like it's hot ones. To you top gun, awesome. Maybe second place. You are not the demon, and his forces leaving. Berlin singing out, take his breath away. Each step again. I'm here to replace boot back. And you fell right into my trap. Americans must think the world revolves around them. I'm taking Berlin off the map.
Flapping your trap, babbling on a map. On these strings that you're pulling on the ferry you're back. I'm a painted green puppet, red, purple and black. When I turn micro muppet into Kermit the Clap. Start dropping a prayer, cause I'm dotting your head. I got burners the size of Miss Hogs area. No life support, make him struggle for air. Bitch, I cap a ball, puppet like it's Fuzzy the Bear.
Congrats, I'm knowing how to list them up. Bitch, learn the spin a punch for you, kick the bucket for my back. I'm a motherfucking beast in a bubble, gonna eat good. Serve them up quick, capital cities to ghost towns. Still bet as your odds, 0 to nothing. Let's take it back to the 90s, boom bap. That's me, Han, how about letting friend to a puppet?
Berlin never fell, battle backs to the wall. Now we bulling in the EU in the capital. Puppets nothing more than backing propaganda horse. And pulling back the curtains on the masses they be capping for. Check the Federal Reserve and your foreign policy. Kissinger or Rothschild rolls in your monopoly. Man is still the way I'm gonna Rockefeller properly and rob you of your life like Germans rolling your economy.
I click wings like it's hot ones. To you top gun, awesome. Maybe second place. You are not the demon, and his forces leaving. Berlin singing out, take his breath away. Each step again. I'm here to replace boot back. And you fell right into my trap. Americans must think the world revolves around them. I'm taking Berlin off the map.
Stop flapping your trap, babbling on a map. On these strings that you're pulling on the ferry you're back. I'm a painted green puppet, red, purple and black. When I turn micro muppet into Kermit the Clap. Start dropping a prayer, cause I'm dotting your head. I got burners the size of Miss Hogs area. No life support, make him struggle for air. Bitch, I cap a ball, puppet like it's Fuzzy the Bear.
Congrats, I'm knowing how to list them up. Bitch, learn the spin a punch for you, kick the bucket for my back. I'm a motherfucking beast in a bubble, gonna eat good. Serve them up quick, capital cities to ghost towns. Still bet as your odds, 0 to nothing. Let's take it back to the 90s, boom bap. That's me, Han, how about letting friend to a puppet?
Berlin never fell, battle backs to the wall. Now we bulling in the EU in the capital. Puppets nothing more than backing propaganda horse. And pulling back the curtains on the masses they be capping for. Check the Federal Reserve and your foreign policy. Kissinger or Rothschild rolls in your monopoly. Man is still the way I'm gonna Rockefeller properly and rob you of your life like Germans rolling your economy.
Bang, 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 bang. Wow. That was it. That was one of those weird battles where it felt like everyone had 8 bars. How the fuck did... How did Berlin squeeze so much into that second round? Like, there was so much information there. That went over for sure? Did it? I don't think it did. Or did it? It felt like 8, I'll be honest, but I don't think it was. I think it's just a straight up double time. I don't think it went over. Nah, yeah, I don't agree with Jimmy, but let's count them. We'll count them when we go through them. I think it was just a straight up double time, but it didn't sound double time in a weird way because I guess there was so much information. Pretty impressive. I'm looking forward to going through it. Okay, first impressions is flow was a little shaky from both players. No one, at least to my satisfaction is not the right word. For me personally, I never got into a place with either player where I was really comfortable. I don't think anyone really got into a pocket, but that's okay. It just makes it a little harder to judge flow. Round 1, Puppet's flow V1 was dope. Yeah, I just felt like he didn't stay in that pocket. I agree. I think I've actually got Berlin for round 1, flow. Round 2, Puppet fell off a little bit, and Berlin, I think, was a little clunky in the double time. It never felt, it didn't really flow. It reminded me of like, I don't know. It was kind of like education rap a little bit, you know? And I don't mean that as an insult necessarily. I'm just saying like, it felt like education rap. And so it were a lot of words that didn't quite fit too nice together. So I've kind of got it tied up. Yeah, a little KRS-One maybe. I can see that. I've kind of got it tied up round 2 for flow. I don't think... Look, I like Psycho Puppets. Bar 1 was really nice. Someone was a bit of punch before you kicked the bucket. I was like, oh, here we go. But then it never quite stayed in that. So I've got it shared. I've got hype for... I reckon judges will disagree, but I've actually got hype for Puppet round 2. I reckon other judges will disagree with that, and I can see that. For me again, Berlin's was just way too wordy for me to... I wasn't super into it. It was a lot. I think it's going to come down to punches for Berlin. But I've got hype for Psycho Puppet round 1. I probably got Psycho Puppet again, in all honesty. It's hard for Psycho Puppet because his microphone is so shit. But I think I got him. He just sounded a little deadlier. I got Psycho Puppet across the board for hype. I've got Berlin Flow round 1, and I've got Split Flow 10-10 round 2, which does put Psycho Puppet slightly in the lead, but I think Berlin is really, I would assume, banking on punches for round 2, especially with that big lesson, with the round 2 lesson that we're going to get stuck into. All right, here we go. Is that Puppet's actual voice? It is his actual voice, and he needs a good mic to assist that particular voice to cut through the mix. It can be very hard with what he's currently using. All right, let's go from the top. I clip wings like it's hot ones. I like that a lot already. I'm in. Think your Top Gun, and I love Top Gun. Masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Nah, son, maybe second place. You unearthed a demon in these verses, leaving Berlin singing. I take his breath away. Fantastic reference. I do love when the walkout song and the punches all tie in thematically. It's gorgeous. In Sturban again, I don't know what that means. Can I get a translation in chat? I'm here to replace Boom Bap, and you fell right into my trap. Ooh, this is pretty nice. Berlin's name, this is a good one. Berlin's name used to be Berlin Boom Bap. Boom Bap is also a type of rap music, a genre of rap music. Trap music is also a type of rap music. I'm here to replace Boom Bap, and you fell right into my trap. Fucking sweet. Americans must think the world revolves around them. I'm taking Berlin off the map. Let him die. I love it. This is a good verse from Psycho Puppet. I'm fucking with it. Stop flapping your trap about Berlin on a map. Only strings that you're pulling on the fur of your back. Strings that you're pulling on the fur of your back. Who's got fur on their back? Puppets have strings on the back. What does fur mean? In this context, does fur mean something different? Hair? Why would Psycho Puppet have hair on his back? Oh, Muppets. Okay. See, I never imagined Psycho Puppet as a Muppet. I guess because there's a picture of him there and he doesn't look very Muppet-like. I get it, though. I'll pay it. I'm going to paint a green puppet red. I guess you do go on to elaborate there. I'm going to paint a green puppet red, purple and black when I turn Micro Puppet into Kermit the Clapped. Kermit the Clapped. Start dropping a prayer when I'm dotting your head with burners the size of Miss Hogg's derriere. I gotta say, I'm not a massive fan of this. Not a big fan of what's happening here. Miss Hogg's derriere is... Okay. No life support. Make him struggle for air, but you'll cap a bald puppet like he's Fozzie the Bear. I'll cap a bald puppet like he's Fozzie the Bear. Is Fozzie the Bear bald? Fozzie the Bear has hair. It's a bear. And you said before he had fur on the back. So maybe fur on the back, but not on the head? I'm not sure. Fozzie is bald and wears a cap. Is that true? Fozzie's bald? Is that canon? Fozzie Wozzie was a bear. Fozzie Wozzie had no hair. Wow, that's canon. Well, there you go. I did not know that. Okay. I'll cap a bald puppet like he's Fozzie the Bear. Okay. Cap a bald puppet. All right, that's pretty nice. I'll pay that. All right, that makes sense. Wow, yeah, I'm with Trent. I never seen it. Google Images proves it. Fuck, fantastic. All right, I like this verse from Berlin. I don't know if anything is really hitting me. No life support make him struggle for air. It's a little wordy. Miss Hogs Derriere, Fozzie the Bear. So that multi's fine. I'm not so sure about it. I think I've got Psycho Puppet for punches. It's just, look, it's rare that I say this, and it doesn't usually come into play, but I find this verse kind of uncool. Coolness is not a metric that we really judge anything by, but this one is particularly uncool, I think. It's just a little too many words. Look, if you were to run this verse through Grammarly, which is also very uncool, Grammarly would say there are way too many unnecessary words in here. And that's how I feel about it. There is just so many words here that could be taken out and cleaned up a little bit and make it a little bit more rap. It's with when I'm dotting your head with burners the size of Miss Hogs Derriere. I'm not so sure about it. I'm not loving it. I've got Psycho Puppet for punches, but again, we'll see what the other judges think. Let's go round 2 here. Congrats on knowing how to list the Muppets. Learn to spit a punch before you kick the bucket. Nice. Fur on my back. I'm a motherfucking beast, and the puppet's gonna eat good. Serve them up quick. Serve them up quick. Serve them up quick, right? To rhyme with bucket, for sure. Capital cities turn ghost towns. Tell the betters your odds are 0 to nothing. Let's take it back to the 90s, boom bap. Ask Mikhail how Berlin fell to a puppet. Pretty sick. Now that's a good little history lesson there. I like this verse from Psycho Puppet. Oh, Gorbachev. He had a funny head. Psycho Puppet's head in his image could be Gorbachev. Just putting that out there. Berlin never fell. Battled backs to the wall. Now we balling in the EU in the capital of capital. Oh, I like that. Capital of capital is nice. Puppets, nothing more than banking propaganda whores. Dude, we're getting so deep. I'm pulling back the curtains on the masters they be capping for. Is there wordplay there? Capping for. What am I missing there? Or is the capitalized is it just denoting that it rhymes with capital? Not sure. Check the Federal Reserve in your foreign policy. Kissinger and Rothschild rolls in your monopoly. Man of Steel, the way I'm gonna Rockefeller. All right, we're getting deep here, and rob you of your life, like Germans rolling your economy. Germans rolling your economy. What does that last line mean? We got the Rockefellers, we got the Kissingers, the Rothschilds, we got the Federal Reserve Bank. It's all here. The Germans rolling your economy. What am I missing here? I'm just capitalize the multis. Again, Germans ruining the American economy in the war. Okay. Is that a self-burn, maybe? Little German whips? Yeah, I'm not sure, MTA 99. This verse is not doing a lot for me. I gotta say, I appreciate the time it would have took to make this work. I just can't get a punchline out of it. I'm gonna Rockefeller. There's a little bit of wordplay there. Nothing's coming together for me though. I just feel like it's a trip. It is an educational rap, but there's nothing at the end that kind of brings it together where it's like, ta-da, and that's why we went the long way around. You know, I do feel like it needs to tie up in some way and go bang. You know what I mean? It doesn't quite do that, at least not for me. I've got Psycho Puppet again for punches, and I got Psycho for the battle. Damn, what a shame. I love what Berlin's doing, and I'm so happy to take this detour in a battle. I think it's really cool, and I love that I love to promote that kind of creativity. I just don't think it completely. I just don't think it has any impact. I don't think it's doing any damage. But I appreciate the writing and the time it would have taken. I'm going to go with Psycho Puppet. Let's see what the other judges think. Cool battle. Psycho Puppet.